So as I mentioned the other day, old 1910 sounded like she had the onset of pneumonia. Like I say, does look better than she did the last couple of years, but I don't want her to go back the other way again. She had a shot of Draxton a couple of years ago because she was really skinny and wasn't sure what was going on with her, because she was supposed to be a young cow when we bought her, but she actually looks pretty decent right now. But she's got a little bit of a snotty nose and sounds really raspy, as I showed in the previous video, as you could hear in the previous video anyway. And so I mentioned that all these cows got up here in this lot up here by these pens up here by the house, or up in this lot that's behind me, I would sort her off and get her over here in this chute the next day. I got a tank over there she can get water out of, and there's plenty of grass out there she can eat for a day. And so I got her sorted away from the rest of them. I counted them all. They're all here. And she's not real hard to find because she has the old brand from the previous owner. And then she's not super skinny, but she's a little on the skinnier side anyway. So I don't know if she wasn't the age that they said she was. She was supposed to be 3 or 4 years old when we got her. But I mean, she did look okay when we got her, but the last couple of years she hasn't, seemed like she just hasn't looked good. So I got her sorted away from the rest of them, got her in the old long pen, as I call it here, that I usually feed out of during the winter time. And I'm going to see if I can get her. I'm going to let her out on this other side, and then get her in the squeeze chute tomorrow after work, and get her a shot of Draxton, and she'll be, hopefully that'll fix her up. I don't want her to, once they get pneumonia, if you don't give them a shot pretty quick, they'll die on you. I've had 2 cows in previous years, different years, so die. Actually, well, no, take it back. I had 1 die from pneumonia, and then I had 1 that I'm thinking it got like a hedge apple or something caught in his throat. It's the only thing the way it acted, and it went downhill really fast. And then I had in previous videos I had the cow that was I took off work early, and I was going to give it a shot of Draxton because it had pneumonia, and then it turned out the day I took off and went to give it the shot, it had a calf, and so I still got it in, got it a shot, and saved it, and the calf turned out fine. So I was a little worried that the Draxton in the shot would affect the calf, through the milk and the udder, but it didn't hurt it any. Turned out to be a good heifer, and got sold. But anyhow, then to top it off, come to think of it, to top it off, that I end up having that calf wouldn't stand up, and we took it. That's the one we took home to the garage, and ended up having to bottle feed it for about 3 days, and got Mama that we give a shot of Draxton for the pneumonia. Got it back on her, and yeah, it went to the sale eventually, and she's still going strong. She's already that would have been last year, so she's good and fine this year, good and fat, and has a calf, another calf this year, and all's good. Anyhow, 1910 over here definitely still sounds a little raspy. But she's eating fine. She's kind of got a snotty nose. I think if I give her a shot quick enough, maybe I can get her over it before she loses weight or something. They tend to lose weight pretty fast when they get pneumonia. And it's been a couple days since I noticed she didn't sound right, so maybe I caught her faster than I normally do. I normally catch them. But anyhow, got her where I want her. We'll give her a shot tomorrow, and hopefully all will be good. One other thing I might add, I keep notes in my phone on, I have all the numbers of the cows and whether they had a heifer or a bull in my phone. And 1910 here hasn't had a calf yet, so that's a plus. I couldn't shut her up unless I knew which calf was hers, which until I get a catch cage that'll go on the side of a side-by-side, I can't mark them with the cows they belong to figure out which calf is theirs, which calf belongs to which cow. But she's not one that's had a calf yet. Really doesn't look like she's gonna have she don't look like she's gonna have a calf anytime soon either. She don't even have the start of a bag. That's the other thing, when she has had a calf the last couple of years, it really puts a strain on her weight wise, and then she gets pretty, that's when she gets pretty skinny. It seemed like 2 years ago she was fine before she had her calf, and then she got skinny and she just never really snapped out of it, it seemed like. And last year she was still pretty skinny, but then this year, since we've let her out in the pasture, this time she's put on some weight, so she don't look too bad right now. But she has a calf, it might switch around again, but it ain't gonna, if she's got pneumonia, it definitely is not gonna help her at all. So yeah, she got plenty of grass. I got the tank filling up over here in this other pen where the bull was. She can get in there and get water. And it rained like 1.5 inches yesterday, so there's a tank over there. It's still got some water in it. I don't know if it's enough for her to drink or not, but thanks for holding. Sometimes I'll let the tank overflow a little bit, get some of the leaves and trash that's on top, let it flow over the top. It hasn't overflowed her but for a few seconds here. Give her a little clean water on top. It's not wasn't the cleanest tank, but cleaned it out once while Tupador was in here. But she's also got a little mineral in here. She wants a little bit of that while she's in here. But yeah, that 1.5 inches made a ton of water setting in this side of this little pen. Of course, it runs off the roof of this shed and all runs downhill to this spot. Anyhow, that's all I was going to share with you today. James here. You're watching The Poor Farm. If you like these videos, hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.